In the House of Commons, MPs voted on the Conservatives' motion to fix Canada's broken bail system, a system that forces judges to release violent repeat offenders back onto Canadian streets.
Let's look at the tragic murder of Constable Shaelyn Yang. She was stabbed to death while on duty by a man previously arrested for assault. He was released on condition that he would appear in court, something which he failed to do. A warrant was issued for his rearrest, but when found living in a tent in a Burnaby park, he took the life of Constable Yang. He stabbed her to death.
Findlay talked about attacks on women and children and random violence by repeat offenders.
Last December in Surrey, a man with a criminal record including 23 convictions of assault attacked a mother and her 11-month-old child. Last year, a man stole a ferry vessel from Victoria Harbour. He was arrested, released, and was later caught shattering the windows and doors of local businesses. In Vancouver, and we've heard about this before, but it bears repeating, 40 offenders accounted for 6,000 arrests last year. That's an average of 150 arrests each. No one should pretend that this is acceptable.
Conservatives' question to the Liberal Public Safety Minister produced only empty apologies.
But we've heard from every premier in the country asking for changes to the criminal code concerning bail. We've heard from the Toronto Police proposing 3 proposals concerning bail reform. And again, this is all in light of the fact that a young new police officer was killed over the holidays by a violent repeat offender who was out on bail and also had a firearm prohibition. He shot and murdered a young police officer, and I didn't hear anything to satisfy me that they're going to be doing something in the next few weeks, few months to bring forward some change. So I'd like to ask the Minister of Public Safety, what concrete step is he going to take and work with his Minister of Justice to ensure that that's the last police officer that's murdered by a violent repeat offender?
The Honourable Minister.
First, Mr. Speaker, I wholeheartedly share my colleague's concern about the loss of Officer Pershala. I grieved with his family, with the entire OPP community, and that was the 5th in a series of months last year, and it was among the most difficult functions that I exercise in this office.
The Liberal Justice Minister could not explain why the suspects in 24 murders in Toronto last year were out on bail when the crimes were committed.
Mr. Speaker, today the Justice Minister said if someone poses a significant threat to public safety, the law tells us they should not get bail. But in reality, Mr. Speaker, in Toronto last year, of the 44 gun murders, 24 of the suspects were out on bail when they committed these murders. Those 24 people clearly posed a threat to public safety, and yet they were out on bail. So when will this minister get his head out of the clouds and commit to reforming our broken Liberal bail system that he helped create, Mr. Speaker?
That's right. The Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, it's a fundamental principle that if a person poses a threat to public security, they should not get bail. Mr. Speaker, that's balanced. That is balanced with the fact, Mr. Speaker, that bail is not only a charter right, but it is a common law right of long date, because in our system, one is innocent until proven guilty.
And that's it for this week. Make sure to sign up for our free email updates. Remember to like and subscribe and stay in the know of what's happening in Conservative Canada.